Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tyler Kicera here. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe below, throw me a like, and leave a comment on this video. So today I want to talk about hand signals. I've gotten some comments in some of my other videos asking what certain hand signals mean. And in Spec Miata or Global Cup, any really close series where you're running in packs, where you have a drafting partner, where you rely on the draft, in a lot of cases you're going to have hand signals. So this isn't necessarily an agreed upon handbook of signals that are published anywhere or anything like that. It's just something that, once you get to racing with certain people enough, you sort of develop this language in a way. And in this case, it's hand signals because we can't talk to each other on radios. In a lot of cases, there's really no other form of communication. So the first hand signal is push me. You'll see me do this in a lot of my videos where I'll kind of give this sort of like come on slow wave. And if I see a car approaching from behind me and I want to push and I maybe see a gap up ahead that I'm trying to make up, give me a kind of a kind, slow push me wave. In a lot of cases, the car will tuck up behind me and give me a nudge. Then there's the stay in line signal, which really just says, hey, if you're coming up behind me, don't pass me. Let's work together to make progress. And if you're a car in front of me and I'm pushing you and I'm doing this, it really just means, hey, I want to stay in line. I'm not going to pass you. Don't take a defensive line and kill your lap. Let's work together to try to make up ground. Then there's the I'm good, really short wave off, which if you have a car pushing you, let's say you're catching another car, like in this case at VIR, catching Todd Burris. I had Drago behind me and he's pushing me really well. And I gave him a quick little wave off just to say, hey, I'm not going to dive in on Todd. Let's just back it down and continue this kind of down the next straightaway. That's not to be confused with the wave off, which is double yellow, hey, we're all slowing down, don't hit me in the back end, alert. Just a very quick sort of wave like, thanks, I'm good. Not to be confused with that then, but there's coming out of a corner. Sometimes like in this case, when Danny Stain picked me up in turn 4-5, I got sideways and lost some momentum. Rather than him forcing a low percentage pass, he picked me up, gave me a nice shot in the back end, got me going down the straightaway. So I gave him kind of like the sort of stop sign a couple times to say, thanks, sorry, appreciate your patience. And that's a typical one you see coming out of corners. And a pretty straightforward one as well. We're going to pass to the left, pass to the right. In a lot of cases, that's a form of communication when you're hooked up, let's say with your drafting partner, your teammate, or somebody you've hooked up with on the track, to say, hey, we're catching this guy up ahead, and I'm going to make a last minute move, and I'm going to make it to the right or to the left, just to give that guy behind you some fair warning, so he's expecting it, and that way you can stay hooked up when you make that pass. This is one that I get a lot of questions about. It's the flip-flop. So you see this going on in some cases, and in Spec Miata, you're fastest when you're literally locked to that guy's bumper the entire lap. That's what you strive for, and that's where the lap time is. If you can get two drivers to do that without killing each other's laps or any corners, that's where you're going to get 100% of the lap time. But you do that lap after lap, and these cars have a tendency to, get really hot, and you're sucking fumes literally straight in from the exhaust of the car ahead of you. And so in a lot of cases like this case, for me, at VIR, my water temp was well over 225, and so I needed a flip. And I had been working with Chris Haldeman as a sort of unofficial teammate and partner throughout the weekend. And so I gave him a signal here to just flip-flop. Hey, I needed some cool air. I need my engine to cool down. Let me in front. And we typically try to do that in a corner where you're going to lose the least. You wouldn't want to do that in a high-risk section of the track where when you pass, you're going to bring a whole train of people with you. So as you can see here, Chris defends down the inside, gives me the outside lane to make the pass. He sets himself up well to duck right back in behind me, coming off turn one. There's the thank you, which is a pretty obvious one, thumbs up. Some guy comes up behind you, you're giving him the come push me wave. He does nudge you. It's a really kind of nice feeling. You want to give him a thank you, let him know that you acknowledge that he's there and that he's helping you out. And last but not least, there's this one, which if you get from me, you've probably earned it, done something pretty stupid. Likewise, if I do something stupid, I'm expecting to get that as well. I try not to do that, but sometimes in the heat of battle, you just can't help it. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this and learned a little bit. Until next time, make sure to subscribe, hit like, and leave me a comment.